Okay, we have audio. I think we're good. All right, let's get into this. On Tybalt's Apprentice, I put up a challenge of sorts, or said that I would accept the challenge of looking at anybody's deck and trying to streamline it to get it to the point that anybody can get Mythic. Or not Mythic, wow, I wish. Platinum. If I can get Platinum, anybody can get Platinum. So let's start off with this deck. I've already tweaked it just a little bit, but here is the deck as sent to me by Hexamal. And my initial reaction, because I played it a couple of times, is I like a lot the mutate that goes on in the deck. Seems to have a sub-theme of cycling, and there's a few things that, as well as getting counters and so on. First thing I'm going to say, and probably say this with a lot of the decks that I'll look at in the future, is arguably maybe trying to do too many things at one time, but we're going to play through it and see what happens. A couple of things like this is nice, but do we need a 0-1 goat after that thing dies? Maybe we should have something in there that's a little bit more aggressive. And I understand this person is probably working with a somewhat limited card pool. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, let's just see how it plays. So we're going to play... first of all, I see that there's 63 cards, and that's a no-no. But we're going to try this and see what happens. Okay. Okay. System running a little slow here. We're going to see if we drop any frames. This is one of the reasons why I haven't been streaming lately. I've been trying to do what I can. Some tap lands coming in there. I'm not a fan of those per se, but let's keep 7 because we do have some early plays, which is good. It's a sign of a good deck. Multiple early plays. Yeah. I like that. We've got some flying and evasion. Okay, lots of death touch out there. All right, what is this? Whenever you cycle a card, so that'll be that. Gain life. I think I want to get things on the board. So to that end, I'm almost always going to suggest that you go with Shocklands. If you have wild cards, if you're just starting out, absolutely it's worth it to get the Shocklands first. If you don't open them in packs, it's definitely worth it to build those. What do we got going here? So, like, I would love to drop this, take the 2 points, throw that on there, and trample. I think actually it's worth it for me to get rid of it. Alright, so I'll gain a life. And alright. Looks like there's 4 or 5 different things. It's always better to have maybe 2 or 3 different lines of play in your deck. More than that, it gets a little convoluted and not as... Definitely not as... anyhow, sorry, not as steady. Won't perform on as steady a basis if you're trying to do too many things. I should put that on this because hopefully that flyer is going to last a little bit longer. I think it's nice. I like it. Like I said, I like the mutate that goes on in this deck. I like that a lot. Wow. All right. That's poor timing on that end. Okay, well, nope. See, I'd love for that land to come in. It would be worth it for me to take 2 points of damage. Let's continue to get damage in on them. While I like the ability, I think for 4 for a mutate, you're going to have better cards than that. That whole draw a card, love drawing a card, don't like discarding a card to get it. So, something else that we'll have to observe later on. And what does this do? Okay, it's going to grow. Well, in my last Tybalt's Apprentice, talked about the fact that you need sweepers. You need board sweepers and you need individual card removal. I don't think I have that. This will give that hexproof. Beef it up a little bit. Would I rather draw a card? I think it does put a 5/4 body down, so that's kind of all right. I like it. All right, so let's put that over the top. That makes that a little bigger. Let's discard this and swing in with both of them. All right. I may stand corrected on that. Oh, there's that reach card. All right. Well, let's see. That's going to fatten up. That's going to fatten up. Does have block I can get through. This will keep it from dying. All right, so what's this going to do? Give it a plus. No, I think I'm better off dropping this. Go ahead and play that. And fly over. Make him block it. Does this have Death Touch? I should have looked at that before I swung at him, shouldn't I? All right. Yeah. For all my talking about this going in too many different directions. However, this is just the first game and it's a mono green deck, so we'll need to play this against multiple decks to see how it works out. How am I doing on frames? Am I dropping any frames? I don't think so. Oh, all right. That's beefy. Yeah, that's wow. That could be game. Could very nearly be game. So maybe I'll be happy I had that goat after all. And that gives trample. Okay. As long as these don't get trample. All right. Yeah. Oh, and there's Death Toucher. Okay, I think I still got this. So, yep, swinging in with everything. All right, so that's got trample. This does not. That does not. So I will definitely block here. And I think just by the skin of our teeth, we may have... Good game, sir. Good game. We may have eked out a win. Yeah, I think we did. All right. I am not going to have to attack. That's what I'm not going to have to do. All right. That's interesting. All right. Well, we will swing again. All right. All right, I think I'm doing all right as far as drop frames here. I've made some changes. Hexamal gave me a link that was some good advice, and followed up on that, and I think we'll be streaming a little bit more efficiently here. Okay, don't have a good feeling about this. Let's mulligan. I don't see a strong line of play. Okay, this time maybe. Keep 6. What is the most expensive thing I'm not going to use here? That's first turn, second turn. I don't see a lot of things getting counters. So I think I would drop that and would lean more heavily into the mutate theme. I think so. But we'll see where we go from here. Okay. We arguably won't tip our hand too soon. Not that we're overpowering or strategic, but we'll save that white for a minute so they don't know what they're up against. Let them think they're up against a mono black deck. All right. Okay, that'll fatten that up a little bit. I think I will take advantage of them not having anything on the board. I think there's the land that we should be carrying. We should get some of those. Go ahead, attack. All right. Okay. Finding the right man at the right time may be worth... Oh, yeah, see, I like that. That's a good card. Might be worth some Fabled Passages just to get what I want out there. All right, see, this would be great if it did come into play tapped. I'll take the life. And we'll let... how much did that cost? That cost 4. All right, we'll let it go. Any card that goes in the deck should have 3 uses. There's just so many good cards. So common cards, you should be cashing in on. See, I don't like that. Destroy armor, put a miss. Okay. What is that going to do? 2 damage. I'll gain 2 life. Not a whole heck of a lot I can do about it, but I'll do this. Put 1. Okay. All right. Mutate. Can we trade? We can trade right now. So let's trade. Get as much damage in here as quick as I can. And yeah. 2 other cards in the graveyard. I do have 2 cards in my graveyard. Oh, double strike. Yeah. This deck is just, yeah, not good. All right. Well, there's a reason to have that, so I get a goat. All right. Does give me a card on here. So, what do we got here? Okay. 5 cards in the graveyard. Drop that in. And we'll get rid of that. All right. And we'll go ahead and attack. Okay. So I initially looked at this and it seemed like very much a budget build because there was lots of twos in the deck. We'll take a look at the deck. There's another one that I think I would want to add to this deck. Okay. Youch. Yeah. And he swings in for the win. Okay. Good game. All right. So, let's take a look at what we started with. And then, let's see here. So here's where we started. Couple of these, 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 one of these, one of these. Yeah. So either this was a really quick budget build, I'm guessing, meaning no insult to the person that put this together, of course. Not leaning heavily enough into having 4 each of the card. At some point we need to look at the numbers and see what your chance of drawing a card when you only have 2 in a deck or 1 in a deck is compared to having 4 in a deck. So we're probably going to want to pare this down. We're definitely going to want to, it's a nice card. We're definitely going to want to get these lands better because out of 24 lands, we only have, there's 2, 4, 6. 6 of those lands come into play tapped, leaving us, what, 14? How does that? I'm terrible at math. Where are we at? So yeah, 6 of those. So what, 18 lands that can be played, used for mana as soon as they come in? Not good. And again, we're over our limit. So let's close this. We'll play one more game tonight. And okay, what did we change with this? We changed a couple of things. We went with the eggs because we're leaning into the mutate theme. We skipped. We didn't change these yet, so let's do that right now. We did throw Fable Passages in instead. May not have the wild cards to be able to do the tapped lands, but just in case, that's almost always going to be my initial suggestion to upgrade your lands. So with that in mind, we need white and black. 1, 2. We need where are we at here? We need white and red. 1, 2. And we need black and red. Did I already go past it? Black. Do I not have black and red? Yes, duh, right here. Black and red. Okay. So we will get rid of 1, 2. Get rid of 1, 2, and 1, 2. We'll leave one of those in there just for the heck of it. All right, so this is just a test leaning into that mutate. All right, here is our work in progress. We'll see if this makes any difference. All right. Still not dropping any frames. I think that's a good thing. Yeah, we've got not heavily doing cycling. That was the mass removal that I threw in there. So let's keep this. Let's drop this. Maybe I should have saved that till I actually had a mutate card in my hand. But we'll see. They're going to be mutating things too. All right, so let's drop this. Because I am expecting to shatter the sky, provided I get that 2 white mana, it might be worth it to actually put some, no blocks, might be worth it to put some chromatic lanterns in here, just to make sure that I get the color I need when I want it. Again, I don't want to redesign the entire deck from the ground up, but I do want to stick with a theme that he had actually started with. So let's call this Death Touch. That'll draw fire. Actually, what is this? It's going to make it fly now. Can't be blocked. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Not what I wanted per se, but shouldn't be filling the board with creatures if I'm going to wipe it now, should I? He has a companion. What's that companion going to do? Cat, elemental, nightmare, dinosaur, or a beast card. Okay. No attacks. Okay. Maybe that's something else I should ask anybody that chooses to submit a deck. What kind of cards do they have to play with as far as wild cards? Okay, well, this is not how I wanted this to play out, but we'll do this. We'll build a board presence. Only to have it wiped out and start again. We'll see, though. The more I commit to the board, the more willing he will be to commit things to the board also. Okay. I may want to add one of these just for card draw. Okay, that is not what I want per se. And this can mutate then, but I need double white to mutate. So I will let that enter tapped. And I will pass the turn. Once you get 4 mana on the board, that's when the game should open up. But it's got to be the right 4 mana. Evolving Wilds. Good card, lets you search for what you need. Okay. First strike and cycling. Nice. How much is that 6 mana to get that out of there? Well, that's not what I wanted per se. So, could throw this down on the board and then mutate it next turn. Let's see. Okay. Again, I'm testing the deck. I should not be overly concerned. Well, I don't want to lose with it either, but I'm not going to be overly concerned with getting a win. I'm more interested at this point in seeing what the interactions are. I went for this because it has a cheaper mutate cost. And once you get this on the board, you can mutate that. 4 damage is a pretty sweet little interaction there. You only had one of these. I'm assuming that's because you only had one of those. All right. Oh, cycles it. Okay. Oh, put a first strike on. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Another one of these. Okay, let's go ahead and mutate this first. I don't want that getting any more powerful. So we will put that under. And we'll do 4 damage there. Okay, I like that. I like it all. I want to save that for later. Okay, another one. Okay. Alrighty. Can't be blocked this turn. Sacrifice. Begin next. Okay. Flying with double strike. That's nice. Oh, okay. Well, with a converted mana cost of 2 or less. Well, that's 3, unfortunately. That's 3, and that is also 3. Do I care about any of that stuff? Well, I do. So, I guess I will cycle. I'm not a fan of cycling. To me, that's using resources that could be better spent elsewhere. But take advantage of it when you can. The idea that this can take out those little pesky cats, those little Johnny Pride mates and such. It's a good deal. Holy crap, 133. Oh, that's going to be annoying. But maybe instead of cycling, I'll kill that land. Maybe I won't. Yes, maybe I will. Yeah. So first of all, there we go. All right. What does this do? Exile top 3 cards. Okay. Exile target creature you control, then reveal cards on the top of your library with a higher converted cost than that. Put the rest on the bottom in any order. I'm gonna try this just to see what happens. I'm curious.
Can all become stronger.
Wah, 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 wah. Okay, no. All right. Oh, wait. This came on the field. Yeah, I would definitely want to mutate something else. So, okay. Okay, well, put that there. Yeah, I think I would have liked to have actually mutated that on there. Okay, where are we at? Just target artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Well, is this... Nope, that's an egg. No enchantments? No. Okay. And... Wow. We are just not having it. All right. All right. So, let us mutate this guy. Okay. Let's get rid of that planeswalker. Maybe should have destroyed that and flown over, but whatever. Let that go there. If I fly over, he'll definitely have to kill that, but we'll let it pass the turn. So this can fly over, that can fly over. No attacks. All right. Let's end the turn. And we'll have to finish this game rather quickly and take that phone call. All right. Oh, he has another one. All right. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, and another one of those. Man, I would really like a white mana just to wipe the board.
And Ikoria answers.
Come on, swing it. Do something. Okay. biding their time. Well, let's see what we're going to do here. 4 damage. That will kill a creature. Let's do this. Okay. We'll put that over. Now I could kill this.
Like I said, I wonder if, because since she does always have us on speaker, I thought of that, but
Okay.
I forget, and I just
And
talk.
let's see. Boom. All right. Now we can do this. Let's see what we got here. Hey, how about that? Sure. Let's go ahead and if I destroy this one. Okay. So what will this do? Number of mutated times. Well, and we'll go next here. Let's fly that over there. I'm going to.
Sorry, his cousin is calling every one of our phones just nonstop.
All right.
And then I said, oh well, maybe mom doesn't need to know every time.
Oh, dang it. Well,
crazy. And then I
yeah,
messed up.
distracted at this point. So,
talking to Tara today, and then she was so stressed that her eye was flashing.
Let's
so
see.
She's down there resting. And Linda wrote, "Oh, mom's just stressed because she's a control freak."
And see where that goes.
That's what she wrote. And then I just let that one go. I wasn't even gonna respond.
Okay.
And I said, "Did she talk to her?"
And does that save my creature? I think it does. Well, sadly, I'm need to bail this. So, for anybody watching this at a later date, sorry about that, but I have a family emergency that I need to take care of. So, thanks for watching. Hexamal, if you watch this at a later date too, I can see that I like the deck. I do think it needs a little bit of work, and we'll work on it together to make it something that we can definitely actually win on a consistent basis with. So, with that being said, be sure to check out Tipple's Apprentice on Facebook. In the meantime, I'm going to end